I would like you to imagine that now the army of Mexico tomorrow invades the United States. And they say, President Trump, with his words, threatens our minorities living in the United States, and we're coming over to protect them. And the whole world is watching and believing. And the Mexicans are there. And the Mexican army moves in state by state, conquers 40% of the United States, pushes out the indigenous people, creates ethnic cleansing, and then imports Mexicans, before the wall is built, who live in our houses. Now, it is only when I use words like that that people understand what happened to Little Cyprus. But that is really what happened to my country. I was born in Famagusta, a city where in the 60s was the Mediterranean refuge for the Hollywood stars. And since 1974, when the invasion took place, this little paradise is a ghost city. A refugee is a person who did not choose to leave home. So a refugee always wants to go back home. And I am one of those. And at the young age of 27, I was made honorary consul. I think I was honorary vice consul for a month when I was targeted by art traffickers. They found me. I didn't look for them. They came to use me to sell via me mosaics which once were decorating the churches of my country, 5th to 6th century, which were literally drilled out of the wall, because you have to be absolutely barbaric to go into a church, stick a number on the head of an apostle or a saint, and then to go and negotiate that head in a luxurious hotel abroad. This is how art trafficking happens. And the greedy collectors who believe that money can buy them all, or ignorant people who have no understanding of the impact that such looting has to an effective community, they pay and they have that antiquity for their own pleasure in their homes. I have met some wonderful human beings around the world who spend thousands of dollars buying looted antiquities. But when they understood what it means to us, refugees or immigrants, or to the communities that they came from, they voluntarily gave it to me. Some wished to be anonymous, and some wanted their name known. And then where do you take these antiquities? They all went to Nicosia, in a museum. If you ask my soul, I would have loved to take them to the occupied area and collect money around the world and restore each and every church, restore each and every graveyard. Because if you cannot tolerate my dead, how am I going to trust you to coexist with you in times of peace? My destiny led me from one country to another to run and chase to bring icons. I ended up in Japan, in Germany, in the United States, in Indianapolis, with 4 frescoes from the Kanakaria Church, unique worldwide, and the money for legal cases were mounting. So I said to the Archbishop, this is not going anywhere. We've got thousands, we've got about 500 churches in the occupied part of Cyprus. 3 are Armenian, also looted. Deep down, I'm still petrified. I'm still that girl from Famagusta. And I'm so scared of them hurting me more. So I'm desperate to bring the antiquities back because I can't go back home. That's what I'm doing. And I feel such a parallelism. It is unfair to say that what happened to Cyprus is like Armenia in the sense that we didn't suffer genocide. And I hope the world soon will put at rest that chapter in your hearts, because you deserve, after all these years, that the minimum humanity owes to you is to acknowledge what happened. So I set up the NGO and looked around what is missing, because there are many actors in the field. And I thought, what is missing? There's nobody that engages the public, that acknowledges the value that cultural heritage has to ordinary citizens. There's nobody who is looking how dear this cultural heritage is to refugees, to immigrants, to affected communities. If it means so much to me, surely I'm not unique, so it must mean to others. So Walk of Truth focuses on engaging the public to protect cultural heritage by watching the trade and giving tips about what is about to be sold, which looks dodgy. And then a network of volunteer experts, lawyers, we get together and we help to bring that antiquity back. I would love to do a lot more for you. I would love our NGO to help you repatriate and restore Armenian monuments worldwide. I would like to help you, your lawyers, to understand the quickest way to repatriate looted antiquities. And all of this I do because until I die, and I want to die standing up, I want to go home. Because it is resurrection that I'm asking of my people, of your people, and every refugee worldwide should have the right to go home.
I had collected a mass of information on how the destruction occurred, who the key players were, and their methods of trading.